Hey Eric, how's it going? I decided to start the stream just a little early to make sure everything was ready to go, and so far so good. So let me know if my voice sounds way better. Me and the survivalist yesterday. Oh, need to mute that. But yeah, I spent a lot of time yesterday with the survivalist trying to get the stream to be a lot better. You might also notice there's a few things on the screen. Okay, that's good. Can I get the chat to... No. Okay. But yeah, I also have a few other things on the screen as well, so when a few more people show up, hopefully, or when we actually start at 9, I'll talk about that stuff. But how's your day been? You're just playing Minecraft, all right? Hey, Embrick Productions, good to see you here. Right now I'm just chatting. Just waiting for the stream to start officially. How's your day been, Embrick Productions? You might also notice I took care of all those clone troopers and battle droids that were over here. I also took care of all the grass and stuff I put over there as well. I'm gonna move my phone closer for the moment. Are you saying it's 9:40 where you are, Eric? Or are you saying it's 9:04? You woke up like 10 minutes ago. Nice. Uh, I'm doing pretty good. I woke up about an hour ago. Well, seeing that it's already, I woke up about 2 hours ago for where I'm at. And then just spent the morning watching videos and then getting the stream ready. It's 9 for Eric, 8 for you. Nice. Hey, all right, good to see that works. So I got Nightbot into the chat as well. Right now he only does one thing though. You can ask him, you can type in commands, but I think I don't have a thing for all of the commands yet. But if you do exclamation point commands, you should get a list from Nightbot that says all the commands that are activated. And I have Nightbot mainly just so if people have questions that I've already answered from past streams, I can just put the answer, or I can have a mod put the answer into a command that Nightbot can tell people about. I'm glad to see he's in here and working, so that's pretty nice. I'll wait about like another minute and then we'll get started officially. But if any of you in chat have a question for me, just type away, I guess. Let me know. I'm gonna try to get a lot of progress in today. We'll see. Emberg Productions. I want to get some more streaming done, and I want to see overall who's here most of the time, because I want whoever's going to be mods need to be dependable and need to be here most of the time. So Nightbot's a mod just because he has to be in order for him to work. The Survivalist is a mod because I know him IRL in person, so I can trust him. But for the rest of you guys, I want to get some more streams done. Hey, Clone Commander Studio, how are you doing? Good to see you here. What time is it for you? I'm doing good. Just was waiting a little bit longer for some more people to show up in the stream before I got started officially. But now that I've waited a little bit, let's get started officially. So, two things I wanted to point out before the stream starts is you can see that there's like that green bar up at the top. That is my subscription goal for, I believe, for this month or till August 1st. So I'm going to have that. So that way I don't have to talk about subs or anything, but people can physically see the goal. And for those that subscribe during the stream, you'll see a little clone head go into the cup, which is the point of that cup. Now, I don't know how to clean the cup, how to get rid of the stuff that are inside the cup. That's why there's already stuff in there. That stuff was from testing, but I don't know how to get rid of it. So if any of you guys know, let me know. But I'm doing pretty good. Let me get back to chat. Yeah, I'm kind of close. It kind of stagnated there for a little bit. Lost a few people here on the way, but I'm hoping doing these live streams and trying to get some more videos out. I should be recording with the Survivalist again today for another Terraria video tomorrow. And I have a big announcement for the Terraria thing as well. That should be posted tomorrow as well. So yeah. So, last thing we were doing yesterday, let me grab this piece that fell on the floor. Also, if you see my face, it's a special sneak peek, I guess, but I'm going to try not to show my face if possible. But, so this is the remains of the, I want to say Endor Battle Pack from like 2012 that came with 2 Ewoks and a Scout Trooper and a speeder bike. Yeah, that's just how it goes, Clone Commander. So I'm just trying to get some more things going, seeing if more people would be interested in what I've got. So yeah, I know, I know, Eric. You've got a lot of subs for not even having a video up, but it's good times. Yeah, and like I'm in my 20s, so like it doesn't matter if you guys see my face. There won't be any consequences, but I'm gonna try not to because I'd like to keep my privacy. Which is why later today after the stream, I'm gonna go to Walmart to go buy a new webcam because right now I'm using my laptop kind of like how Coconut does. But I'm gonna go buy a webcam and probably a new mic as well, just so the stream is even more better quality. But all right, let's start sorting. For those of you who weren't here yesterday, this container is for slopes, this one's for tiles, this one's for plates, this one's for bricks, and this one is for Technic and beams and anything that I deem special, which are parts that I use all the time, but I have to dig through a bunch of stuff to find usually, so that's where those go. So let's continue on, get going. Yeah, and that's totally fine, Clone Commander Studios. Like, I know lots of people on the internet who keep their face a secret and also like where they live and stuff like that, so it's totally fine. That's why I was a little hesitant to do streaming, because I was worried if I streamed doing Lego stuff, I'd accidentally show my face, but it's whatever now. I shared a countdown on my story to get $5 off and free shipping, and some kid is messaging me asking if he has this and if he has that. Huh. I don't know. Well, actually, I'm a clone, so you know what it looks like. Yeah, I do. If you're a clone trooper, we all know what you look like underneath the helmet. Crap. Mistake number 1. Okay, I at least know where that part is, but I already made a mistake for the stream, so that's nice. I show my face on my channel, but only on Q&A videos. Oh, I didn't even know you had Q&A videos, Brick. I didn't know you had Q&A videos. I might have to check out a few of those. I'm going silent for a little bit just so I can make sure I put these in the right spot. I don't want to make another mistake. But yeah, so the other main point of this stream, besides sorting a ridiculous amount of Lego, is if you guys have any questions about that you want to ask me, or if you have any questions about like the history of this channel or whatever, let me know. But I have a little less to talk about than I did yesterday just because it's super early in the morning. But there we go, we finished that one. Let me grab the next one. For those of you who were here yesterday, you'll know what's in this box. But now we're going to be working on... I'm going to grab the small ones first, but then we'll work on a big one. So, the small ones we're going to work on are the microscale U-wing. Hopefully you guys can see that. Let me switch over to having Streamlabs up instead of the YouTube thing. That way I can actually see myself. But there's a U-wing. And then this is I'm going to call a super microscale Imperial shuttle. So we'll do this one first just because it has 10 pieces to it, I think. Alright, let's see. What are you guys saying in chat? Face reveal, yeah. I saw that in the preview. It's fine though. Yeah, you guys face he's changed in Lego. Not sure what that means. I don't know who you're talking to. Someone is doing an auction, and he said if you share the countdown on your story, you would get $5 off and free shipping. So I shared the countdown, and some kid is asking about everything that's going. Oh, I would just explain to that kid that you're not the one who's actually doing it. That you just did it to see if you could get, excuse me, the $5 off or whatever. How many clones and droids do I have? Let me read everything else and I'll come back to that one. To be in the auction, okay. And Clone Commander Studio says I have 36 clones, but 5 are snow troopers, but they look like Galactic Marines, and I gave them clone faces. Oh, okay. So you just took the snow trooper bodies, gave them clone faces, and what, like painted them or whatever to look like Galactic Marines? I'll ask you guys, chat, what bin should I put this piece in? I'm not really sure, so I'll put that one off to the side, but I'll do these other two. So yeah, answer that question. I'll come back around to your question, clone. So the amount of clones that I have and droids. B1 battle droids, I have over 50. Clone troopers for the movie accurate ones that came out in like 2013 and stuff with the ATT and stuff, I have over 40 of those. The animated, I don't know why I opened this. The animated clones from the Clone Wars show, I have close to 40. Then I have a bunch of other random clones like those swamp troopers and stuff that I used for the mock for Brick Pigeon. B2 battle droids, I have about like 20. Same. I used to have way more clones, but when I was younger, I made the mistake of letting my friend convince me of sharpieing them to make them look custom. Of all the clones that I did that to, only like 4 actually still look good to this day, and the rest look like garbage. So I lost quite a few of the old clone troopers from 2007 that came in that clone trooper battle pack. I lost quite a few of them, and I Lost quite a few of the animated clone troopers from about 2008 as well by doing that. So I'm quite disappointed in myself for allowing me to do that. But hey, I was just a kid then. Learned my lessons, and I don't do that. If I'm gonna do custom stuff, I just buy straight from Clone Army Customs or AV Figures probably eventually in the future, and yeah, so I get printed and custom molded stuff. Let's see. They're just plain Galactic Marines. Okay, that's what I thought when you had wrote that. You have 50 droids, but you have more. I read that already. Brick Productions has 19 regular B1s, 1 Commander, 4 Kashyyyk 1s, and 27 Supers. Okay. You used to have 50 something clones. I had the 2005 Kashyyyk Trooper. Now he's gone. And Eric says he doesn't have that many clones. Yeah, I think I think we talked about that yesterday, Eric. I have the helmet for the original Kashyyyk Trooper Scout Trooper helmet, but I only bought the helmet. I didn't have when I saw it. The guy who was selling it didn't have the rest of it. He just had the helmet. So you're gonna try doing decaling? I would, but I really don't want to spend the time on it. I'm more of the person of if I can get it quicker, I guess I'm willing to spend a little bit more money for it, which is probably gonna bite me in the butt when I start focusing more on collecting minifigures at later this year, but we'll have to see. You lost 15 of them, and now you only have 3. I have slowly recovered the amount that I lost from purchasing more from secondhand shops. So from the amount that I lost, I've gained probably like 8 back so far. You're gonna try buying more of them? Yeah, I would, especially if you're gonna do the plain Phase 2 Trooper. Go for the old ones because there's way more of them. Because so far the only time the plain Phase 2 Trooper has been in a set was in the stupid Microfighter Clone Turbo Tank, which luckily for me I ended up being able to buy 11 of those. So I have 11 of the new Phase 2 plain Clone Trooper. And most of the other ones, like the old 501st Trooper, Phase 2, and the Shock Trooper and stuff like that, like they only came in a small amount of sets, so yeah. Let's see. Okay. So I'm gonna delete your comment, Brick Productions, mainly because I'm trying to don't be sharing your ages in chat. It's mainly for the channel, trying to make sure we stay within lines of COPPA and stuff like that. So don't be sharing your ages online either, especially because most websites don't allow you to be on, don't want you to be on their website unless you're 13 or older. So stuff like that. So don't be sharing your age. Technically, we're all here. Act like you're an adult. Stuff like that, and we'll be fine. But Clone Commander 501st isn't delayed. All the other ones are though. Oh, is that the case? If that's the case, I need to start saving up some more money a little bit quicker then. But pardon for the loud noise. There we go. Alright, so that's Krennic Shuttle in all of its unsorted glory. Let's see, what else are you guys saying? Okay, so Emberg Productions responding back to Clone Commander about the 501st, okay. If I can, you'll find good deals on them. Nice. Sorry if I'm not as talking as much playing Minecraft. That's fine, Eric. What are you working on in Minecraft? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it still says coming soon as well. It might be they won't change that until August 1st, but we'll have to see. But all the other sets say September 1st, yeah. So I was pretty sure all sets were. Oh, excuse me. My breakfast is starting to fight me. But yeah, I was pretty sure all the sets were delayed until September 1st. But if the 501st isn't, then that'll be nice. But alright, I still never got an answer for this. What bin should I put this in? Do you guys consider this a tile, a slope, a brick, or a special? I'll just keep reading chat until I see an answer on this, and then we'll start working on the shuttle. Me and my friends started a new world. Nice. I also joined some friends recently to join on their world. They'd already started it back in 1.15, but yeah. You put in MISC. All right, that's one for MISC/special. So I almost have enough money to buy one 501st and one AAT, maybe a special piece. Okay, that's 2 for special. So that's 2 out of 3. So I will put that in special. Thank you guys for the answer. All right, moving on. Let's get back to working on the shuttle. Nice, but yeah. So my friends, I recently joined them on a new world. Well, new to me. They had started it back in 1.15 and then updated it to 1.16. So, and I haven't been as active on there just because, recently at least, just because I've been trying to focus more on getting the videos out for you guys. But when August time rolls around, I will probably be on their server a little bit more. I might even start recording on it as well. But less rambling. Let's get to work. We gotta bust through this. I'm gonna try to get as much work done today as possible. Get through more than one box. But if you guys have any more questions for me, let me know. You've been playing Minecraft for 7 years. Nice. I've been playing it since 2010. At least I'm pretty sure 2010. It's either 2010 or 2011. What do you mean beat? Minecraft isn't one of those games that you can really beat unless you're saying like you defeated the Ender Dragon once. Then I can see that. But like also like with Terraria is not one of those games you can really beat unless your goal is only to defeat all the bosses. Which if that is the case, I still haven't beat that game. Because I beat it once back when it only went up to the mechanical bosses. Then I beat it again when it only went up to, I want to say it only went up to Golem. But then they've now added the celestial pillars or whatever, Moon Lord and the lunatic cultist, and now they have Queen Slime and the Empress of Light. Those bosses I still haven't defeated, so technically I still haven't beat Terraria, but I'm hoping in this new series with the survivalist called Let's Play Together, I finally do that, and I can say that I've kind of beat it. You've been on this is your 6th year playing the game. Nice. Xbox 360 Minecraft is the best. I liked it a lot. My only problem with it was it had limited worlds, so you can only go so far out. So I always tried to dig out the entire like a couple layers underground all the way to each 4 corners and do stuff, but never did finish that before they phased out the Xbox 360. So well, I beat Survival, I beat the Wither and Ender Dragon and some Guardian, so I guess I beat the game. Oh, okay. Nice. I'm not sure how I'm going to use this piece in the future. It's the shuttle's cockpit window. Not sure how I'm going to use that, but I'm going to put it back there because that's where I put all that kind of stuff. It's just behind the camera. And then when stream's over, I go around and put it in the better spots. Yeah, I have, my family and I have an original white Xbox 360 that has never red ringed or anything, so. Now its problem, however, and it's had this problem several times, is the disc tray won't open. So technically you can't use it. So now, my family, whenever we want to play an Xbox 360 game, we just put it on the Xbox One, where it can do its backwards compatibility stuff and then we can still play our Xbox 360 games, because my family and I we still play Halo Reach, and stuff on the Xbox. I had to get a lot of diamonds. Yeah, I don't know. The one bad thing about Minecraft is it's still kind of a grind to get good stuff, especially now that they have those ancient debris you have to go for. So in the server with my friends that I was talking about earlier, I still don't have ancient debris. I still haven't mined a single one. Dang it, I just threw a... Sorry if this is kind of loud. I'm trying to find this piece, but I think I'm just making it worse. Alright, that one's lost in there. I just lost the Technic Astle into the bricks, but what can you do? No, I don't think they fixed it on Xbox 360. I think what they did is, so they phased it out of being like a major console with the Xbox One and PlayStation 4s and stuff. And now the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4 can have infinite worlds. Since those, the Switch, I want to say, and Bedrock Edition on PC are all on Bedrock Edition now. Which Bedrock Edition is infinite. Let's see, did I miss anything else? Oh, I think you beat the game when you kill the Wither and the Ender Dragon and get all the achievements are done. That's one way of beating the game, yeah. I'm more of like a builder. Well, let me rephrase that. I'm more of a survival let's player kind of guy, so I can do a little bit of everything. So I just like to build and do redstone contraptions and stuff like that. So technically I've never beat the game, but because I've never actually gotten all the achievements, except for back in the day when there was only like the 30 or whatever. Now there's quite a few. No, not the axle. Yeah, man. It'll be found eventually. Just not right now. Not on stream at least, because I don't want to kill your guys' ears with loud Lego noises. I think they fixed it on the Xbox 360, I guess. Not my friend. Not my friend. What? Has it, and he never got the ring, but I'm not sure. Oh, are you talking about the red ring? Oh, is that what you meant by ring is red ring? Okay. They might have fixed it. I don't know. I remember that was a big issue, but luckily my Xbox 360 survived through that. Its only problem, like I said, is the tray doesn't open. You're a PvP guy, Eric? Oh, so are you still playing in 1.8 then? Or are you with the rest of the community where we're all just like, all right, we'll accept the PvP changes and move on with our lives? Yeah, I don't know how much achievement gold or whatever. I don't know how much of that stuff I have anymore. I really don't play on the Xbox anymore. Mainly because it's considered our family's Xbox, so I can't spend that much time on it. Now, since I own my own PC, my own laptop, I just play on that. When's your what is it? Your 200 subscriber stop motion Clone Commander Studio? When is that going to be done? I think because you're kind of far past 200 by now, aren't you? So I think you were talking about it in your own stream. I think you said you're pretty close to finishing it, right? But yeah, I forgot that this shuttle, it uses these excuse me, it uses these like ski looking parts as the landing pads. Forgot about that. I don't know how I'm gonna incorporate those into other things, but it'd be interesting. Part 2 is coming out this week. Okay, cool. I will try to check it out. Yeah, you need to change the name now. I just thought it was interesting that the special for the 200 subscribers is coming out much later than the when the event actually happened. But I just think it's funny. So it's about 85% done. Nice. Yeah. 5% stop motion, 10% audio. Yeah. Speaking of stop motion, so you two have most likely seen my Fire Squad animations that I've posted out here and there a little bit. I might do one more for them. That's like the finale for that series, maybe. It just depends if I get more motivation to do it again. But there was supposed to be another stop motion series about another squad of clones. But by the time the parts arrived for me to build the scenery and stuff I was going to use for it, I had lost motivation and started doing other things. So I don't know whenever that series is ever going to come back, if it ever does. But if it does, it's pretty nice because I bought some Clone Army custom helmets for a couple of the clones and a couple of the attachments for their helmets, so they could look a little bit nicer and a little bit different than just normal clones. Yeah, I had a video for 200 subs, but then the story didn't make sense. Then I went on vacation and reached 200, but then I didn't get home 3 days later, so that's why it's pretty late. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I just thought it was funny that the specials come out much later than the when the event happened, but that's usually the case for specials like that. Oh, you deleted my new special. Oh, so maybe that's it. I think I did originally see you had posted your original special, but then I didn't have time that day to check it out, so I didn't. And then I also don't think I went back to go look for it, so I don't think I ever saw that one. But do you guys have any questions for me or anything about my channel? I guess I'll take a time to plug myself right here. So if you guys enjoy what you see, please share this with your friends and family. Let them know the kind of stuff I'm doing here. I'd really like to have this channel grow. There will be some major changes to the channel in August, though, due to my living situation that I'll be in when about midway into August. So, hey, good timing, Nightbot. Thanks for plugging in my Flickr. So, take this time to plug all my links. So I have a Flickr where you guys can check out all the behind the scenes things for my mocks, and right now not the snail tank because that is currently on Rebrickable, where you can find the instructions to build it, plus 7 other instructions that I've currently put together for other custom droids that I've made, and a custom ATRT and some other stuff. So check those things out. I also have a Facebook page and a Twitter, so if you guys want to send me things like pictures and stuff, you can do so on either of those. Both Twitter and Facebook and Flickr and Rebrickable all have the word Clone Plays in them. However, Flickr is my profile on there is called Clone Plays dash instructions. Facebook and Twitter are both just Clone Plays. Hey, survivalists, good to see that you're awake finally. How are you doing today? No, it is a different one. I didn't post it, but at the last second I deleted it, then made the Bonadin video. I don't know what Bonadin means, but nice. Nice to see that we got more than just Nightbot in here as a moderator finally. I think your snail tank is huge compared to your droids, but if they were brick built, it is a good size. Yeah, it's just because the Lego Battle Droid minifigures themselves aren't the scale. If those were to scale and like the Clone Trooper minifigures themselves were to the correct scale, everything would look fine. But from all the math and measurements I took, the snail tank is actually the correct size. That's also why, let me show this off. That's why this wheel, currently was working on making a Hellfire droid. This is also 6 inches tall, so it's about the same height as the snail tank, due to just the way everything lines up in the math and what Star Wars has said about their heights. So there's that. No, Bonadin is a planet. Okay, that's what I thought. I just hadn't heard that planet's name in a little bit. It's not one of those planets most people talk about, you know? Most people are talking about like Coruscant or Camino or Endo or Bespin and other things like that. Good to hear you're doing pretty good, survivalist. For those of you who are in chat, let me know how the quality of the stream is so I can keep improving and making the stream a better experience for you all. Because these streams would not be possible without your viewership. Because if there was no one here, I'd be talking to myself. And if that were the case, I'd just be making some videos right now instead. Because that's basically what you do when you make videos, is you talk to yourself. Yeah, and that's just because Clone Commander, that's just the scale that Legos decided to make theirs at. Because those sets they normally came in were like, I don't know, they have to make them small in order for them to be play sets. They did, however, make one Ultimate Collector Series Hellfire droid back in, or was it UCS? It was either that or actually part of the Technic line of a Hellfire droid, and that thing's pretty big as well. Problem with that one is it's actually too big, and it's the wrong size. So I'm having to build my own. You finally got to watch a little bit of season 7 yesterday. Nice. Where'd you start? Did you just start at the beginning with the Bad Batch arc, or did you skip to the? I'm 2 episodes from finishing. Okay, so you've seen it all. Nice. Which arc do you like the most so far? I'll wait for your answer until I say mine. But yeah, survivalist, you missed it. I already made 2 mistakes. I accidentally, at the very beginning of the stream, I accidentally put some plates into my special container, and I accidentally lost a small axle into the brick container. So there's some parts I'm gonna have to find later. Yeah, so an arc is when a story takes more than 1 episode. So technically the Bad Batch is an arc because there's 3 episodes revolving around them. Then like the whole Mandalore thing, those last 4 episodes, or yeah, 4 of those episodes are considered one arc, and then the whole last few episodes are considered an arc. And then like those episodes with Ahsoka and those 2 girls are also, all 3 of those episodes together are considered one arc of a story. If that makes sense. But yeah. We're making some good progress. We're already about halfway done sorting out Krennic's shuttle, which means we will finish 1 box today, at least, which is good. I like the Bad Batch episodes, but the Ahsoka episodes was kind of bad. But then episode 3, because 3 episodes were just about the spice and the girls. Yeah, it was I agree. Now that you've shared your opinion, I kind of enjoyed the Bad Batch. I do see why people kind of don't like it, because I personally prefer Delta Squad. I wish it was Delta Squad instead of the Bad Batch commando group, but Bad Batch are alright. The episodes with Ahsoka and the girls, also, I feel like that should have just been replaced with a different arc that they were going to do for episode 7, but it helps explain where Ahsoka's been and the things that she's been doing before she's recruited back into working with the clones to do Siege of Mandalore. So it's important to be there, but Yeah, it's not one of the strongest of the arcs. And then then the rest of the show is amazing. The way it ends is amazing. I feel bad. My brother had to wait for one episode a week just to see another episode with the girls in the jail stuff. Yeah, I am kind of glad that I never got Disney Plus until after the whole season was over, just because then you can go back and sit there. I took like 2 days and sat down and watched all of them, which is kind of bad. You technically shouldn't do that because that's bad for your body to just sit in one spot and watch a bunch of stuff without moving, but I did it. And I'm not ashamed. Honestly, I'm not that surprised though. Unless they're like a main character like now Commander Rex or Commander Cody and stuff, any clone is bound to die kind of quickly, honestly. The only clone that I can think of there's actually quite a few clones that are named that you don't ever see dying in the show, but like you got Waxer, who in the Umbara arc dies, but earlier he was in the Ryloth arc with Boyle and the little Twilight girl that I can't remember her name right now. That's like Numa or something. Like first you're introduced to them and then they die. Same with like Domino Squad. First you meet Domino Squad at the Rishi Moon, where basically most of the squad gets wiped out, kind of quickly, honestly. And then later on, Lucasfilm and like George Lucas and Dave Filoni are like, let's make a couple episodes as a prequel episode to that arc. So then you go back. Then in the next season, season 2, you see an episode called Clone Cadets. So now you learn more about Domino Squad, which makes you more attached to them. But then you realize, oh wait, most of these characters I'm now attached to are already dead. And then you go, and then the next episode's Clone Cadets. No. Then the next one's Arc Troopers, and then Fives and Echo become Arc Troopers. And then you get super attached to 99, who then dies in the next episode that you see him in. So it's like, oh, man, why is everyone dying? And then you gotta remember, oh wait, this is called Star Wars. It's all about wars. People die in wars. It's like, oh, well, that's a shame. Let's see. Oh yeah, in that one episode when he gets shot in his chest on Seleucama, yeah, I thought he died too, and I was like, oh man, there he goes. That's how they're gonna explain how he doesn't show up in episode 3. He just dies right then. It was like, oh, okay. Apparently he's the only clone, one of the only clones ever to be shot with a blaster and actually survives it. So, yeah, by that commando droid. That was kind of nice though to see that commando droids were starting to evolve a little bit and start using different tactics. Like, that's how real world snipers work as well. Most of the time they work in squads. Sometimes they work alone, but sometimes I also have a second person with them to be their spotter, to help them to adjust their scopes and their aim for the wind and environmental conditions and stuff. Just going a little quiet here so I can focus on grabbing only the special / technic parts, because we're getting very close on to finishing the Krennic's shuttle. I don't know why I'm talking like this now, all smooth and crazy and stuff. It was kind of nice though, like the whole update to all of the models for the characters was awesome. General Grievous in the one shot you actually see him in looked amazing, to look more like episode 3. Anakin and Obi-Wan look more like their episode 3 versions. The battle droids look more like how they did in Rebels, which I'm okay with because the battle droids in Rebels looked okay. And there's more detailing on the B1's torsos as well. Overall, the whole art style of the show definitely improved for season 7. which is why it's quite a shame that I only got 3 arcs to do that with, because originally we would have seen even more of Darth Maul on the show in season 7. We would have actually seen General Grievous do some fighting. That's why Lego released that one set that has Mace Windu in it, and that General Grievous is a speeder, because that was in episode 7. That was going to be an episode 7 arc, but that just never happened. We would have actually seen Utapau before episode 3, because Obi-Wan and Kenobi go to Utapau to stop the Separatists from obtaining a massive Kyber crystal that is hinted and is now confirmed to be the power source for the first Death Star. Or it was going to be, then Obi-Wan and Anakin blow up the Kyber crystal. So, ooh, these are some nice slopes right here. If you can find the top piece, you can make some good looking circles in walls and stuff with them. Make like hobbit hole looking doors with them. Were they? I didn't notice. I kind of like the more bulky looking super battle droids. I think that makes them look way more menacing. I also like how they gave them deep voices, because in episode 3, when those two B2s are talking to are talking and they make fun of R2 and on the Invisible Hand, their voices are actually high pitched. So I'm glad for the Clone Wars show they changed it so the B2s have deep voices. One thing I do wish we would have seen more of are the commando droids using their ability to mimic clone voices. I think that would have made for some interesting episodes of more tomfoolery by the commando droids messing with clone troopers and the Jedi. Did they? I didn't even notice. But that would make sense. Getting closer. Now I'm focusing on removing all the plates. We're getting quite close. Then I want to move over the tiles, and I think that's it. But yeah, I'll ask this again. If you guys have any questions for me, let me know, and I'll answer them. Or yeah. You know, it seems like it. You noticed quite a few changes. I mainly noticed like the battle droids look different. Anakin and Ahsoka look different, or not Ahsoka. Well, technically she looks different, but like Anakin and Obi-Wan, and I just noticed a bunch of minor changes, except not as minor as Cody's hair being different. That I didn't see. Alright, let's get rid of that, and that. Nice. I'm going to slide all these closer together just to make sure I've got all of them. That one's away. Alright, I think this is the last slope. And then the rest of the... Oh, there's a couple more plates. Then the rest of these are tiles, so they all go in here. And bam! We just finished parting out Krennic's shuttle. Now we get to move on to another box. Heck yeah. It felt great to watch the Clone Wars again after not seeing it for 5 years. Yeah, it was nice to see the clones and all that stuff back again. After it being gone since 2014, I think it was. Let's see. I dropped the piece, and then that's the last piece. Alright, nice. Let me grab another box. So that one's empty. Alright, let's do this one. Speaking of Clone Wars, this is the, I want to say 2014 AT-AP that we're now going to work on. Then after that, I don't really know what else is in that box, so let's start working on this. Woo! There we go. And one nice thing about this one is there's a Commander Green here somewhere. So if we get all of his parts together, we can put together Commander Green on stream together. So that would be nice. Found another one, Eric. If you're still here, I found another one. I get more excited the more I find these. I also get more excited the more I find tiles and dishes and stuff, because this is still container 1 for all that kind of stuff. The rest of these stuff I've already filled multiple containers of for like slopes and stuff. Yeah, I remember seeing the Clone Wars in 2008 as well. That was one of the main reasons I actually got into Star Wars, is because of the movie for the show. I said this yesterday, but that was the first. I'm pretty sure that was one of the first. That was one of the first Star Wars movies I remember seeing as a young kid. So that has since led me into getting into Star Wars and into Lego Star Wars. And this is where we're at now, starting a massive collection of Lego Star Wars sets into parts so I can make custom models with all these parts. One good thing about this as well is usually most of my models require me using lots of plates. And so far I've already filled 3 containers, I'm pretty sure, of plates, which is amazing for the things that I typically do, especially when I'm doing actual mocks, like the one I did for a Brick Pigeons contest. That was a lot of plate work to get all those different elevation changes in the terrain and stuff. Oh, alright, there's Commander Green's body. There's one part. Battle Christophsis was awesome. The music, yeah, that was pretty good. The tactics though of the Republic were kind of garbage though for that battle. Same with the Battle of Teth. However, I really liked the music for the Battle of Teth. Apparently, I was oh crap! I put those in the wrong one again. All right, there we go. Fix. Mistake number 3 for the stream. Yeah, the Battle of Teth has some really interesting music. Like, you'll never hear that music in any other battle, I'm pretty sure. Oh, that's good. If that was a Link clone commander, I'd be careful. I don't really want other people posting links in my chat unless I ask them to. But that's pretty cool. You're gonna be doing something at 300 subs. That's what I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna try to do different contests and stuff like that every time I reach a milestone. Right now the milestone goal is 50. If we can reach 50 subs by August, I will do a contest. And I'm gonna try and make them a little bit more unique than just a mock contest and stuff like that. So they will be very special things every time they happen, but we gotta get there first. Yeah, like that one clone decides to just punch the battle droid and then gets shot. It's like, was that really necessary? That's like one of the bad tactics that the Republic keeps using, and the clones especially for some reason, is they get super close to the enemy when they really should be using more artillery and like just not get so close so you can actually just punch a battle droid, you know? And more clones would have survived the war, but I guess it's just the way it is. Alright, we found the legs to Commander Green. We're just missing one part. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I found his helmet. We're just missing one part. All we need is his head. Let's see. When do I want to record today? I was thinking after like around 2 or 3, hopefully. survivalist is when I was thinking. The earlier we can do it, the better, honestly. Because in the evening times, I get really, really tired. Um, what? I say a poll for which clone is the best, and that got the most right in votes. If you, I think if since you're a mod, you can put a poll together, survivalist, if you want to do that, and we can see whoever's still in, whoever all is in chat. You guys can vote on who's the best clone. Not posting links. Okay. Oh, you meant people posting links in the comments. No, like in the chat when you had when you posted that chat about you doing thing I'm struggling to talk. Your 300 mock contest. YouTube asked me to see if I wanted to delete it or not. So I didn't, but I just want to let you know. Uh, okay, so if you guys want, you can go to that poll that the survivalist posted, and I take it at your own risk. I don't actually know what the poll looks like, but I trust the survivalist, so you can go over there and vote, and then when you guys come back, you can tell me which clone you voted and which clones were actually were being chosen or whatever. But I guess chat. Let me ask you this: what is your favorite? Oh, that's not a poll. What? What do you mean it's not a poll? You said in your thing that it was. Are you lying to me, survivalist? Anyway, chat. What is your favorite Lego Star Wars set? Let me rephrase that. What is your favorite Lego Star Wars set that is for the Republic? Let me make that a little bit more specific. That should help make it a little bit easier to pick something. Not sure if I threw that par in the right spot. Hopefully I did. Oh. No, in your first comment saying that you saw a video for that, you said I saw. Well, this is what you wrote. You wrote, I say a poll for which clone is the best, and that got the most right in votes. That's what you posted. So I thought you were posting a poll. I'm gonna tell people in the comments if you made the mock, say in the comments you did. I will click the icon. Could you explain that a little bit more, Clone Commander? I think I understand what you're saying, but not fully. I want to fully understand what you're trying to say there. But, I believe it was M Brick Productions. If you're still in the chat, thank you for that shout out in your video from this morning. I believe it was you. Thank you for that shout out. That means a lot. Aha! Alright, everybody. We found his head. It's just the angry clone head, but we found his head. Let's, give life to Commander Gree. Yeah. There we go. Commander Gree in his episode 3 glory. Now we only see him on screen for like 2 seconds and then he gets his head chopped off by Yoda. I'm gonna put him away. Put him just back over there. So yeah, I have 2 of him because you would have seen one if you whoever in chat was here yesterday for yesterday's stream, you would have seen the other one. I mean, I'm going to tell people if they're done with their mock, say you're done in the comments, and I will click their icon and I can see the vid on their channel. Are you talking about for your mock contest? I forgot how many Technic pins were in this mock. There's so many blue. Which is nice until you can see the blue on the outside of the mock when you're not supposed to, and then it's like, oh, come on, Lego, why'd you do that? Be more accurate. Gosh. I would say we're about a third done with this one though, so making some good progress. We're about an hour into this stream, and we've already finished off two large kind of sets. So yeah, okay, I understand you now, Clone Commander. That makes sense. That's I'd say that's a good way. Why is Technic annoying for you? I love Technic. Well, I take that back. I love it when it works. Like when I was working on the Snail Tank 2.0 mock, when I finally got the Technic, the work for the interior for that, man, feels nice. Feels nice when that happens. But when you're struggling on working on something involving Technic for like hours or days or weeks, it's like it's such a drag. But once it finally works, it's a good feeling. Because I usually use Technic for stability and structure for the inside, then everything else on the outside can be whatever. Which is kind of the nice thing about Lego Star Wars, is it's a mixture of just a little bit of everything. It's hard to see where the pins go. Yeah, that can be the case. I'm pretty sure that's also why most Technic pins are blue or red or yellow or whatever, so people can see where the pin is and where it's supposed to go. The problem is when that same pin, you can see on the outside of your model or your build, and it's supposed to be one color, but you put it in as blue. Like it's supposed to be black or gray, and there's just this random blue or red part you can see like super far away from you, but it just drives you crazy because it's not supposed to be red or blue or whatever. So thank you, Nightbot, for posting that link in again. Guess I'll take this as an opportunity to plug my stuff once again. I have a Twitter and a Facebook page if you guys want to check that out. Both are called Clone Plays. Check them out. I post when my videos go live on those. Also, if you want to chat with me outside of my live streams, talk to me on Twitter. I'm the most active on there. The Facebook page, I typically only post when videos go out, but on Twitter I talk to the greater Lego Star Wars community and also just the Star Wars community in general. I also have a Flickr page, which is the link that Nightbot has put in. You can see the behind the scenes sorta and extra pictures of the mocks that I've done in the past. I also have a Rebrickable page that you can find the instructions for my Snail Tank 2.0 build and other such minifigure scale builds and droids. There is a Droideka, a droid speeder, well, multiple versions of the Droideka, and many other things on there. And I will be posting more the more that I get stuff done. So, there are all my plugs. I would have one more plug to talk about, but I'm waiting to get in contact with someone to see if we can get it to work. Yeah, that is a struggle sometimes too, Clone Commander, when the pins don't actually go in the spot, or they don't work in the way that you thought they were gonna work. Like a lot of the builds and mocks I've done in the past is you take, let's say this hammer. You guys can barely see that, but when you put a rod inside of a pin to get something to work, and the pin doesn't allow you to put the rod into it sometimes, so that's annoying, but what can you do but just say, I'm just gonna go buy another one. I'm getting closer. I'm pretty sure we're just down to mainly plates. I really like this sticker. There we go. Trying to figure out which way was side up. I like the sticker. It shows a droid gunship as a target, so that helps better immerse the set into where it's supposed to be on Kashyyyk, since that and Felucia are the only times you ever see the AT-AP. I do wish they would have used in the Clone Wars show more of the Episode 3 and Episode 2 vehicles, but I can understand why they also just made up some new ones. So, because if you make up new ones, that means you can make more product and you can make more money. But it also, and some of those planets make sense. They need new things, and also for the style of the show, just like some of the things had to be scaled down or the work. So that's fine, I guess. Alright, chat. Do you guys have any questions for me or about the history of my channel or anything like that? Let me know. I want to make this as interactive as possible for you and me. I am glad to see there are some new... Well, there's some different faces in here than yesterday, because yesterday's stream there wasn't too many people, but I'm glad to see there's a few more people in here than yesterday. I was hoping for a little bit more, but we'll see. Yeah, like it has some technique just for some of the functionalities, like opening the hatches for the top, so you can get minifigures in the place minifigures in the inside. That makes sense. And things like that. Also, like Republic gunships and ATTEs have those built-in handles that require Technic, which I agree with Coconut. The fact that LEGO added those handles makes those sets a lot easier to work with, because you can easily just pick up the whole thing instead of having to like manhandle it. Yeah, and I understand that, Clone Commander. That's just the way it works, but I was hoping a few more of the people that I associate myself with on the YouTubes would be here. But if you have any suggestions of what I can do to reach out to more people, let me know. I'm always looking for suggestions or tips on how to find more people, or how to help people find my channel more. Yeah, that's just the thing too. Like a lot of people, like I don't catch everybody's stream when they stream. On some days when multiple people are streaming, I have to pick and choose which one I'm going to. So yeah, that unfortunately that number's a little misleading, because technically 2 of those are me because of the chat that I have open on my phone, and I have a preview open on my laptop that's making sure that everything's running smoothly. For some reason, YouTube is counting that as 2 people. So technically, there's only 3 people in the chat, as far as I understand. So I don't know how to get that to be more reliable and more accurate. If anyone knows, let me know. I spent a lot of time yesterday with the survivalists trying to get things to work together, work out. So might just have to spend some more time. Let's see. Oh, okay. Let's see. I've got 5 watching. Yeah, answered that. Joining streams works for getting subs. Saying on streams, I'm so close to blah blah blah. Usually, people go and sub. Do you mean like, so if I were to say stuff like, I'm so close to reaching such and such goal, that's all work to get towards it or whatever? Yeah, I could see that working. Also, yeah, definitely just putting out more content. Unfortunately, at the moment, I can't push out any more Lego Star Wars content at the moment because I need to get this sorting done, which is why I'm starting to live stream it so I can have the motivation to get it done. But for other content, yeah, I know I missed last Saturday for an upload for Terraria or for gaming stuff, but I just didn't have the time, unfortunately. But this week I do, so there should be at least 2 videos there. And I might put together just some super small mocks because I do want to enter into some more people's mock contests again. I thought that was really fun, so I'll just have to do some really small. I'll have to do some really small mocks, nothing too big. Well, yeah, I understand that, survivalist. That's why tomorrow's stream is going to be at 6 p.m. my time. That's the latest at the moment that I can stream. So hopefully we can catch some different people. Yeah, like that. Okay. Yeah, I'll try. I guess try to be a little bit more vocal with what I want. But like I said, there's gonna be some massive changes to the channel anyway, starting like midway through August, and I'll have a update video August 1st explaining what's gonna happen and stuff like that. So. But I have a feeling the big changes I'm gonna do in the videos I'll be making then might reach out to more people and more people will come check out the videos. Yeah, so I have that Facebook page, but I'm not going to invest any money into having it advertise it. And then I have asked a few friends and family, a few friends I know in IRL, and also a few of my family members to share it out. And it reached out to a few people. So I think one of the biggest things I just need to do personally is continue to make my presence known in the Lego Star Wars community and on YouTube in general, because this is basically like a restart channel for me because I had a channel for the longest time, like I have written about in my about page on YouTube, that I started doing YouTube all the way back in 2012. And that channel got up to, had 75 people who enjoyed it enough that they subscribed. But I just felt like that channel was kind of dead. I hadn't posted on there for a while. I was gone for a long time as well, so. Oh, hey Coconut, good to see you. Hey, on my work break, just wanted to say hi. Awesome. Good to see you, Coconut. Just chatting about how to grow my channel a little bit and just doing some massive sorting. This little pile right here on my desk used to be an AT-AP set from 2014, and yeah, just slowly making the grind to sort all of my stuff so I can start working on massive things. And since you're here, when you asked me to make a spider droid, which one did you want me to make? The homing spider droid or the dwarf spider droid? Because I'm leaning towards the dwarf spider droid just because the way I see it, Brick Vault already has a homing spider droid that looks pretty good, so I don't want to invent the wheel again and have to come up with a whole new, like, try to come up with a different design than theirs. So I'm leaning towards making a dwarf spider droid for you. Oh, that's a slope. Get out of my head. Oh no, that's all good. Homing spider droid. Okay. I'll see about it. I'm still leaning towards the dwarf spider droid, just like I said, but I'll see. Right now, what I'm working on currently is a Hellfire tank droid. This is one of the wheels I've prototyped out so far. It's 6 inches tall, so it's actually the same. This wheel is the same height as my Snail Tank 2.0 droid, and I did the math. I have to get another 32 of these number 3 bracket elbow joint things to do the other wheel, and then hopefully I can get the body of the Hellfire droid put together. But that's what I was working on currently, I guess, before I started doing my massive sort, so I could actually know what parts I have. But the nice thing is once all the sorting's done, I'll start doing some building streams. I have a bunch of old Lego sets, old Lego Star Wars sets I'd like to put together on stream, like a few of the old old armor assault tanks. I've got the original Lego Star Wars AT-AT and a few other things, so it'll be a good time once we get all the sorting done. But priorities first, I guess. I don't know. If the survivalist is still in chat, if you want to put a poll up, put a poll together, you can do a poll where it says, should I start doing building streams or not? Is your work slow? That's the this is the job that you're doing, like all the book stuff, right? Where you gotta like bind the books or whatever. Or is this the because you have like 2 jobs right now, right? So is this the book binding job or is it the other job? But yeah, either one of those jobs, if they're kind of slow, that'd be kind of boring. I had that 2008 Hellfire, but it's taken apart. So right now I'm finding pieces for it. Yeah, so I have the 2008 version and also the 2015 version. So I'm super happy about that because it gave me a second one of the clone lieutenants, because I was one of those lucky people to get the May the 4th promotional version of it, which I'm super happy about, which kind of made me a little sad that they just then had it come out in a set, but it was like, that makes sense. It's a super popular clone just because it's blue, so people can use it for their own make their own custom 501st characters with it. So it makes sense why they did it, but it was a little bit of a bummer that they did as well. Yeah, that one I do not own, which is why I mentioned that in my comparison video that I did, which I did before I started working on the 2.0 snail tank. I talked about, so I only have the 2008/2009 snail tank. I did have multiple versions of the 2013 snail tank, and then I had my custom one, which was just a heavy modification of a 2013 one, and now I have my 2.0, which is the best one of them all. So I'm super happy I spent all that time working on it. And it took me about a week to put it all together, but that was also a week basically using the entire day, because I have a lot of time to do whatever. Because I'm a student and I go to college and stuff, so right now I'm on summer break, so I have lots of free time. All right, there we go. Chat, we got that one done. Time to get the next one out of the box, which is, all right, let's do a smaller one. Let's do one that's a little bit more iconic. This is General Grievous' Starfighter from 2007. I think. Yeah, 2007. And if we find all the pieces, there's still the General Grievous figure and his lightsabers in here. So, we're going to have a fun time with this one. Because I really like this set. I really like the body and the torso. Or the torso and the head for the General Grievous figure. It looks amazing. I just wish I have the General Grievous with the cape. I still don't have his cape. But let's try to get most of the minifigure stuff out. I see 2 of his arms and his head. There's his legs. I'm going to put the lightsaber stuff to the side. Let's see. You also have the 2005 Juggernaut. Nice. I do as well, but mine's sealed in a box, and I will probably not ever open it. We'll have to see. You have that Starfighter too? Nice. Yeah, man. If I didn't have this, I would definitely buy the new General Grievous Starfighter is coming out. But I have this one already, and I already have the new version of the white General Grievous, so I don't really need to get that set unless I want to start collecting airborne troops. Nice. Thank you, Survivalist, for putting up that poll. Whenever that poll closes, let me know and tell me what the results are. Because if people want it, I'll definitely do it, because I think it'd be fun. For some of the sets, though, I will definitely need to double check on, especially that old AT-AT. I don't think I have all of the parts for it quite yet, but that would give me a reason to go out and go buy some more parts. Oh, that's right. Yeah, some of these parts are a little dusty, but that's fine, I guess. You got the 2010 one, too. I have the, so I got the old one, the 2005 Juggernaut, also known as the Clone Turbo Tank. And I also have the, I want to say 2015 one, that came with Quinlan Voss and Luminara Unduli. I really like the 2015 one. It's pretty good. It is definitely way small compared to what it should be, but of all of the new sets, all of the new vehicle sets that are smaller than what they're supposed to be, I think it's the best one. And it has the awesome play feature, being able to actually move it, and it has the suspension and stuff. That's super fun. I haven't played with it in a long time though, so I could have a different opinion of it now. Same. Basically all of my sets are taken apart except for the ones that I've recently used in those mocks that I made a few months ago. The rest of them are in these boxes that we're slowly getting to and parting out. Let's see. Okay, I think I know what you mean, Clone Commander. Alright, let's take a second here. Just found the torso. Man, that torso mold is so good. Alright, let's put General Grievous together. His head, unfortunately, does have a crack in it in the back, so I might have to replace him. But most of his other joints are quite sturdy. I did not play with this guy very much, which I'm thankful for, because it means I don't have to replace many of his parts. Luckily, I haven't had to replace. This is all original, so there he is. OG General Grievous Lego Star Wars figure right there. Still looks really good to this day. Now, if only they could figure out how to actually give the new General Grievous figure his cape. It's all I want is General Grievous to have his cape. Because that cape is amazing. I like the print on it. Yeah, same Clone Commander. That was actually his head still fits on pretty tightly. Now, some other figures, not so much. Like, I have the Plo Koon from the original, well, not original, but the original Plo Koon figure from the 2008 Republic gunship. Man, that head mold does not stay on very tight at all. So, luckily, I was able to purchase the Plo Koon Starfighter set. So now I have two, and that Plo Koon head stays on way tighter. Oh, man, come on, get his leg piece. It's not that hard. Just kidding. But seriously, it's not that hard. It's just B1 battle droid legs that are white. There's quite a few sets that specific leg color comes in, but yeah, I'm just messing with you. We're getting close though. I'm glad I chose this smaller one. There was a way bigger set in that box that I pulled from, but might want to start pulling some of the smaller ones. That means we can actually get some more stuff done. I also do like, this is like one of the only sets I do own that uses this funky angled slope that like the slope twists upward towards the brick. It's just it's weird, and I only have a few of them, but when I see it, it's like, weird brick. I don't know. I don't know what else to call it. I do also like how they made these wheels specifically just so they can get that shape right. And then they're in the tan color. I believe this is the only set that happens in, that they did that for, but I would have to double check on that. Yeah, so for APs, I thought I had 2, but I actually have 3. So I have the original 2008 version, I have the 2014 version, and then I believe I either have the one we just took apart and parted out was either another 2014 one or it was the 2017 one, I want to say. And apparently the 2017 one has been reissued again in stores, is what I heard from a few Lego Star Wars YouTubers. It's a long acronym. We need to come up with a better name for our community. It's kind of long. But I'll take this as an opportunity. So the goal, probably should have done this at the beginning too, but the goal for the sorting, and the reason why I'm sorting out all these sets, is eventually I like to make custom versions of every Lego Star Wars vehicle and battle droid, starting with Canon as per request or as recommendation from Coconut. That way my stuff stays relevant, you know, get more views and overall just become a little bit more popular, you know. But in reality, just so I have a lot of things to do, because Canon is still active and new, so I'll never run out of things to do. But that's the goal, is to make custom versions of all these sets and to make them minifigure scale as possible. Now I know Venators and Super Star Destroyers and Star Destroyers, anything that's around that size, they're going to be in micro scale. So I'll tinker my hand in micro scale for those. But anything that I can actually reasonably make into minifigure scale and make it look good, that's where it's going to be. That's why I'm also saying my main, what am I trying to say? Anything I enter into mock contests at the moment are going to be quite small. About the same size probably as the, well, probably actually smaller than the one I did for Brick Pigeons contest. Just because I want to focus on the sorting, and then after that focus on building ships and battle droids of different sizes and stuff. Alright, I gotta head out. It was awesome being here. See you next time. Alright, Clone Commander, see you next time. I will be streaming again tomorrow at 6 p.m. my time, so if you can, catch me then. If not, I'll see what the next time is. I just haven't scheduled myself out that far yet. But I will most likely be streaming every day this week, except for on the weekends. Alright, everybody. We just finished parting out the 2007 General Grievous Starfighter. Time for the next one. Let's see what we got. Let's do another small one. Why not? Yeah, let's do this one. This is Obi-Wan Kenobi's Red Jedi Interceptor from 2014, I believe. This one does not have the figure in it. I took him out. Most of these other sets won't have any figures in them. It was just those two that I forgot about. But we're making progress. We're down. We've blitzed through 6 bags of Lego Star Wars sets today. Making some really good progress. And we're going to be going strong for another half hour. But I'm so glad I do have this though. I love the shape of this cockpit piece. These looked amazing on the original Jedi Interceptors that I see pictures of. I don't own any of the originals, which is a shame, but I love them. I also really like these. I think they're stickered. Yeah. It's a shame that they are, I think. Yeah, it's a shame that these are stickered, but it's awesome, though, that they made stickers to give us that. So I just gotta remember that there's 4 of them. I thought there was only 2. I do think it's funny that they also just ended up using the microscale TIE Fighter window piece. Let me put all that this other way. The TIE Fighter microscale piece from the Microfighters series. I think that's kind of funny. It makes sense, but it's kind of funny. But if anyone in chat has any questions for me about me personally or about the history of this channel, let me know. I'll do my best to answer. And if I've already answered your question before, I'll just redirect you to where you can find the answer. Trying to think if there's any stories that I can share until I see someone ask a question. Actually, let me take a break right here. Been going for over an hour now, so let me take this as an opportunity to take a drink. Much better. Now my throat isn't as dry. Let's see, a story that I could share. So, I guess a story that I could share is... I thought I had one. Let me try again. I guess a story that I could share is kind of my journey on YouTube. I can start sharing a little bit of that. Oh, thanks, Nightbot. Alright, can use this as an opportunity to plug all my links. So, Nightbot there has shared my Flickr if you want to see the behind the scenes and the extras for the previous mocks that I've done. And for other custom builds I haven't made a video on yet, go check that out. I also have a Twitter and a Facebook page that you can find out when I have uploaded my videos and stuff as an additional way of that. Also, if you want to just chat and hang out with me, check out my Twitter. That's where I'm the most active on social media. So that I can reach out to everyone in the LEGO Star Wars community and also in the Star Wars community as a whole. And find new things to build. Because that's my main source for figuring out what to do for the Terraria series as well. If you want to find the instructions for my Snail Tank 2.0 mock or any of my Battle Droid and vehicle mocks, you can check them out on Rebrickable. My profile is called ClonePlays-Instructions. Excuse me. Now that's all the way, let me share the story. So, I started my channel in 2012 under my father's YouTube channel. And then over time, I slowly was able to convince my family to let me have my own channel with my own name. And I started posting stuff on there. Always LEGO Star Wars from the beginning. And then, when I had moved on to my own channel and had grown it up a little bit over the years, I then made another channel for gaming on it. For gaming and stuff. So I had 2 channels. I had my LEGO Star Wars channel and a gaming channel. And I'd post on them quite frequently, hopefully. Do my best. On the gaming one, I did Classic Battlefront 2. I did Republic Commando, I'm pretty sure. I also did Minecraft on it as well. The Lego Star Wars channel obviously was Lego Star Wars, so I tried doing different kind of clone bases and different scenarios and fight scenes and stuff. However, the problem was I was much younger than I was right now, and I wasn't very good at building. I also didn't have a lot of parts, so many of the buildings and stuff are multicolored and look, to today's standard, looked pretty bad. But they were pretty successful and pretty popular. I think it was just the way that I advertised, well, not advertised, but how I expressed how the video was. You could kind of say they were a little clickbaity, but it was before the time of clickbaiting was a thing, so they were, I don't know, they were quite popular for what they were. And then I had a lot of life things come up, so I had to stop posting. And then I was gone for 2 years, having more life stuff come up, so I was off of YouTube for 2 years. And then recently I've finally come back to YouTube, been able to actually come back and start posting again, and I made a mistake. Dang it. But seeing how my channel was kind of dead, both channels were kind of dead. One had grown all the way up that 75 people enjoyed and liked the videos and subscribed. The gaming one reached up to about like 30 or something like that. I don't remember anymore. But I decided I need a new identity, a new online identity, and a new channel. Start fresh and start over and rebuild my connections to LEGO Star Wars community, because even on my old channel I really didn't have any connections. So yeah, that's where we are today. Got this new channel, Clone Plays, which is a variety channel of both gaming and LEGO Star Wars stuff. And when August rolls around, I'll have an update video on my channel explaining more about what the major changes I will be doing to the channel to align better with what my new living situation at that point will be. So that way I can still do YouTube and stuff while doing other stuff. And yeah. Alright. Now that I've shared that story, apparently while I was sharing the story, we finished parting out the Jedi Interceptor for Obi-Wan Kenobi. That was red, I guess. That was a weird way of saying it. But let's move on to the next one. Next one is the second to last set in that box, and it is the heavy missile platform from 2008-2009. So it's Lego refers to it as the droid gunship, but the official name is heavy missile platform, which is also a droid carrier sometimes. There we go. Sorry for the loud noise if there was any, but here we go. Put all the stickered and printed parts over there. I think that's actually it for stickers, honestly. Oh, wait, no, there's two more. I forgot it was a big circle. There's the rubber band. Glad I found those rubber bands. And then let's start parting out parts. But yeah, if anyone in chat has any suggestions of what I can do to help people find my channel and find these streams, let me know, because I'd love to get more people into the chat and interacting with one another, because I'd really like to build a community here, but also just get more people involved in the greater LEGO Star Wars community. Because right now I currently feel the LEGO Star Wars community is quite spread out, and there's only a few major, I guess, players, a few major channels that everyone knows about, but there's so many of us that are on the smaller side that if we can, and we probably should, let's get together and band together and stuff like that. Get more people aware of the smaller channels, you know? And then just overall get more people involved in LEGO Star Wars community by helping them, by getting more people to help out the smaller ones. And then the rest of us can get all big and help, then repeat the cycle and help out more smaller channels and stuff like that. Just taking a second there to clear my throat, but this set looks like we're gonna blitz through it as well. There's not there's honestly not that many parts to it. It's just a large assortment of different types of parts. But there's not like, I don't know if that makes too much sense, but it's not like one type of category part is dominant in this. It's just a bunch of stuff, which is totally fine because a bunch of random stuff is typically how I collected Lego Star Wars for the longest time, especially just random parts. That's how I've typically built up my collection of parts until now, where I'm actually trying to find specific parts to do specific things. And then when I go to my secondhand shops that typically have those things, I go and I look and they don't have them, and I'm like, oh man, why? And they're just like, you came on the bad day. We don't have a lot of stuff, and I'm just like, oh man. But I need that stuff. Which is kind of me just saying. So the other day when I went to the secondhand shops, I tried finding some parts for the Brick Vault's OG9 Homing Spider Droid instruction set, and I found like 11 parts I needed for it, whereas the whole mock itself is about 300 parts, I want to say. So did not find a lot. But hey, survivalist, how is that poll coming along? Is it over, or are people still voting on it? Is this a sticker? Yeah. Anyone know what this symbol is actually supposed to mean? On the heavy missile platforms? I don't know what the symbol actually is supposed to mean. I'll have to do some research. Oh yeah, this is what I'm looking for. I'm also doing this a lot for gears. I need so many gears for some of the projects I have envisioned on doing in the future. It's insane. One of those projects hopefully is something that will help me do sorting like this in the future. So, but we'll have to see. First we got to do the sorting manually first before we can do anything to try and automate it. I'm the only one that has voted, so I'm going to keep it going. Okay. Well, I would then say when I end this stream, that's when you can close it, and then either you can just message me what the result was. But I have a feeling what the result's going to be anyway, but you can just message me what it's going to be. I think the main reason there's only been one vote, if that is the case, is just because a lot of people who were in chat are no longer in chat. They had to take off for the day, so. But this time seemed to have been, this stream seems to be more successful than the last one, so that was pretty nice. Saying that like it's almost done. We still got another like 15 minutes to go, so I think we're gonna either finish this one and then that's it for the stream, or we're gonna start another one and have to finish it next time like we did last time. So, but good progress. We've blitzed through I think 7 sets today, which is awesome. Making good progress. Just need to keep it going. But I'll ask again then. If there's anyone in chat who has any questions for me, let me know, because I am kind of all out of stories. I don't know what else to share. I'll try and prepare some more story ideas for tomorrow, but I'm kind of banking on people asking me questions. But we're definitely starting to fill up this tile box. That's pretty nice. Hello. What is that? Hello, Raven's channel. How are you doing? Thanks for joining the stream. Do you have any questions for me or anything you want to ask? Go ahead and do it. That's why this chat says just chatting and sorting Lego. Ah, there we go. Thought I almost lost a piece there. But we didn't, so that's good. Right now we're currently sorting out the droid gunship set from 2008-2009, and we're almost done with it. And the stream is about going to go for another 15 minutes, so I am doing pretty well. Thank you for asking. How are you doing? What have you been up to today on this kind of normal Tuesday? I don't know. I just looked out my window to see what's going on, but not too much. It's kind of sunny. Today will be like one of the first days I really go outside in a little bit, so I'll be good. Get some sunshine in my soul, you know. Alright, we have just finished sorting out the heavy missile platform. Nice. So, the last set for that box that we gotta take care of, which I have a good feeling we're gonna end up finishing next time, is Palpatine Shuttle. This set has only ever, or this vehicle has only ever been made once, I'm pretty sure. It came with Emperor Palpatine, a medical droid, a clone pilot, I want to say, and a battle damaged Anakin Skywalker that you can transform into Darth Vader using a weird setup in the ship itself. So, pardon for the loud noise, but here we go. There we go. But yes, so this one is a good ship because it's I believe it's a predecessor ship to the Imperial transport shuttle ship. I can't think of its name, but yeah, it's nice. It has a lot of gray in it, which is nice because most things in Star Wars are gray for some reason. And a lot of the things that I build typically require me using tons of plates, and this set has quite a few. No, I don't know what the Senate shuttle is. This, oh, wow. Okay, awesome. Thank you, Raven's channel. Thank you for that. If you do, you'll get a little thing that goes inside the cup on the screen, and that means we'll have that bar will hopefully move up one. That's on the top of the screen. I guess I should be talking about that. But awesome. Thank you so much. You will not regret that. There will definitely be a lot more streams happening. I should be streaming every day this week, just at different times. Hopefully to catch different people. And yeah, so hopefully a thing will go on the screen saying that you subscribed. If not, sorry, I'm still trying to work out all the streaming things. But okay, survivalists, I get your joke. That's a lame joke, man. That's a lame joke. We'll have to see. Maybe I personally haven't seen it on my own screen. The thing has gone over, but we'll see. I do like this set too because it comes with these olive, dark green chairs. Though you don't see these very often. Dark green. Just kidding. It's interesting though. It's interesting what things you'll find in what random set that you own, and stuff like that. Okay, I got a question for you, Raven's channel. How did you find the stream today? I'm very curious. Very curious of wanting to know. I also do like, there's this massive like bucket piece you can use as a shovel if you're a Lego City kind of fella. If not, this is just like the slope you do for the underside. So it's interesting. A lot of these parts, I have no idea how I'm going to use them in the future, but I will find a way if I need to, I guess. All right, there we go. That's pile of special there. Working on another pile of special here. Oh. Got it. Another dark green share. Heck yeah. Oh, and another dark green share. I forgot this set had 3 of them. There we go. But it's looking like I'm going to need, for next stream, I'm going to need another container for brick, another container for special, and we will most likely fill up another container of plate on tomorrow's stream as well. So we're starting to make some good progress. I had a feeling most of my containers are going to fill up by the time this phase 1 of my mega sort is done. Phase 2 is probably going to take forever, but we will see. First, we got to get done with phase 1 before we can get to phase 2, right? Right. It's good to see I'm seeing more of these Technic elbow joint parts, because the Hellfire droid that I'm currently working on requires quite a few of a specific type. I'm also glad to see so many of these Technic pins though, because I do a lot of work in doing Technic work, and you always need like a bajillion pins when you're doing Technic stuff to get things to work. And sometimes you can just use Technic pins as supports. I don't remember this print being in this set, but it looks really nice. I don't remember this at all though. It's nice though. Like I said, that will definitely be something I use for a control panel in the future. Yeah, there's unfortunately not a lot of people in today's chat. There was a decent amount of chat flow going on earlier today, but maybe we can try to get it going again. Maybe. This stream's only going to be going for another 10 minutes, but if you have any questions, Raven Channel, for me about me personally, or about the history of this channel, or anything like that, let me know. I am here to answer questions. Main reason why I've labeled this stream as just chatting. Oh, hey Eric, good to see you back. I wondered where you went. But right now, you've actually missed quite a bit. We finished parting out 2007 General Grievous Starfighter, a 2008-2009 droid gunship, Obi-Wan's Red Jedi Interceptor from 2014, and right now we're working on the Emperor's Shuttle from, I want to say 2010. And we found some really cool things. Thank you for reposting your poll, Survivalist. That poll is me wanting to know if you guys want to see building streams or not, because I have quite a few old... Oh, and he took it away. Well, repost that poll in there whenever you do. Oh, chores came? Oh no, man. Oh no. Yeah, I have I wouldn't call what I need to do as a chore, just because I'm not being told to. I'm the one who needs to do it because I want to do it. I need to do some vacuuming in this room. It's starting to get a little dusty. Just a little dusty in here. And I keep procrastinating it, but yeah, there's a poll. Please vote on that poll. It's letting me know if you guys want to see building streams, because I will be, if you guys want it, I will definitely do it. I have a bunch of old original Lego Star Wars sets I'd love to put back together and have as display, either in my videos or in the background. So please please vote on that poll. That'd be awesome. You'll be helping out the stream, which in turn will help out the channel and provide better and greater content for you to consume. Just kidding. It'll definitely help me out though, and it'll help you guys out in return. So it's a win-win situation. Why would you not do it? We're making good progress, so I think we might be able to get this set parted out by the end of the stream, which would be amazing, because that'd be one more box down and 10 boxes to go. Because we got quite a few things to do. We'll start getting to more exciting Lego Star Wars sets probably in the next few boxes. Oh, you did see? Oh, so were you like still in chat but just lurking? Is that what was up? You were just lurking in chat while doing chores? I typically do that. I'll be working or playing games, and I'll be just lurking in other people's chats. And unless it's Lego Star Wars chat, then I try to be pretty participative. That's one way of wording it, survivalist. That's one way. I do have another stream related question I will ask, but I will ask that tomorrow. Don't want to overload. I don't want to overload chat with questions, but I have one question I will ask you guys, ask chat tomorrow, to see if we can get more things going on the streams. But there's the cockpit piece. Looks pretty nice. I believe those are stickers, but they look really nice. My biggest pet peeve about stickers is most of these sets I put together when I was younger, so a lot of these stickers are not on straight. They're kind of crooked. And there's not really a good way of taking off the sticker now, because some of these sets are quite old. So if you took off the sticker probably wouldn't go back on. But I'm going to take a quick second right here and take another drink, because my throat is starting to get dry.